All right, the Lions have a new backup QB. Craig, I don't know if this is huge or not. It is our guy, David Blau.
David Blough.
Before you click away, you're like, oh, that's our new QB. Yeah. So he's going into the backup role. Craig, your thoughts on David Blau being our backup QB? Mm,
There's no glitch in the video. That was just me not knowing what to say. I think sometimes dead air can be good air. Look, here's the thing about David Blau. I like the guy. I mean, he's a really good dude, Christian, but it doesn't mean he's a good quarterback.
nope.
And I just what it makes me think is then why did you sign Tim Boyle? Like, why did you? And I know it's only 1.5 million or 1.3 or whatever we gave to him, but I'm just like, why'd you sign him? I think when we re-signed Blau, we're like, why are we re-signing Blau? Like,
Right.
people were talking about David Blau as being like, hey, he's gonna be like Kellen Moore. Like, he's gonna be the guy who he just couldn't make it as a quarterback, and he's gonna be getting into the coaching ranks, and he's gonna do a good job there. And now all of a sudden, he's leading the second unit. Reports out of camp are that he just brought him down the field on this ridiculous drill where you had to score a touchdown in under, I think it was like 29 seconds from your own 19-yard line or something like that. And it's just like, okay. And he just hit 3 awesome passes, brought him right down the field. And I'm just like, okay. Are we actually excited about David Blau? I think the answer is no. Do you feel confident going into a season with David Blau as your backup quarterback?
No, this is the worst. Like I don't get this at all. And I don't know. I mean,
Oh.
everything Brad Holmes has done, we're just like, oh man, get it. I get what we're doing. Love it. Love the direct or love our patience here. Love that we're not doing this. But yeah, you re-sign Blau, which
Mhm.
that's almost like okay. And I don't remember the order, but like if you re-signed him, because I look at him as a third string extra arm out there. I'm like literally, like
Yeah.
I like him. And
He's the
but
guy you keep safe on your practice squad each week,
yeah,
right?
he's our third string. But then we went and got what's his name? The other
Boyle?
Boyle. So we get
Yeah, we kept
Boyle.
him.
Yeah, we kept Boyle, and it's like I don't get that because now we've filled up that room of these same dudes where I've seen Blau love the type of player, right? You just kind of he's gonna run around a little bit, he's gonna make something happen. Something is gonna happen. Yeah, that's
Mhm.
awesome. And like the third quarter of a preseason game, you're like, okay, let's go, but not as your backup quarterback. And then Blau, it's like I mean, you could give anyone a flyer and be better than Blau, right? Like where are you at with or I mean, sorry, where are you at with not Blau, but
Boyle?
who's the other? What Boyle? Where are you at
I
with
can
Boyle
tell you
then?
love Boyle.
Yeah. Where are you at? I can't even think of his
What
name.
the
Like,
crap is this guy's name? He
are
stinks.
you even high on
Get him out of
Boyle at
here.
all? Yeah, Boyle.
Where am I at with Boyle or Blau? What do you want to know about?
Boyle.
No, I don't like Boyle. Like, here's the thing about Boyle. He has great arm strength. You can see it. Like, it
Mhm.
pops off the screen. It really does. Arm strength's great, but if you don't have it between the ears and you don't have the accuracy, I don't care. Like, he wasn't good in college and he's not good in the NFL. And it's
Right.
just like he makes some throws that make you be like, dang, there's some potential there, but no. So I actually, in a weird change of events, when I'm reading this about David Blau, I'm kind of like, okay, great, because like you want him to be better than Boyle, and I think like
Yeah.
because he's young, it's only what his third year in the league, I think it is. We traded for him from Cleveland. Like, I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, hey, maybe, we always talk about developing within. Maybe there's a development thing here. I'm going to say 2 things here. One, let's see what it looks like. Quite frankly, at the stage of the rebuild we're in, I don't care about backup quarterback.
That's right.
Everybody gets so frustrated about this because we're the Lions and our favorite quarterback is whoever's the backup quarterback.
Mhm.
Um, Not necessarily in the Stafford years, but like we love that. But I'm going to go at a fully different angle. Who cares who our backup quarterback is? They are not winning games with this roster.
Yeah.
So we sit here and we're like, well, he's not good enough to be a backup quarterback. Yeah, duh. And if we did have a backup quarterback, this team ain't going to the playoffs anyway. So, like, I don't mean to say this team doesn't have a chance to make the playoffs, but if Jared Goff gets hurt week 3, they don't have a chance to make the playoffs
Yeah.
if he's out for the year. So, like, you may as well see what your young quarterback in Blau has, and maybe the arm strength is not impressive, but he might, big time might be able to develop into a top 10 backup
Mm,
quarterback. And
mhm.
he has, he might have enough between the ears to do that.
Well, I think you you know what you want is, like, you want that, backup quarterback. It's either a crafty vet that's like, man, he's had success, like, 8
Yeah.
years ago, or you've got that young rookie where you're just like, "I just wanna see, like,
I just want to see what
he's
you can
he's
do.
raw, like, I just wanna see."
Yeah.
Usually you have those 2. I think that's it, when you're like, "Man, we don't have ba." I agree with you, it doesn't matter, but at the same time, you'd like to just have that, "Hey, if something happens to Goff, like, hey, you never know." It's like, no, if we all know if something happens with Goff, I mean, that's really the truth, how it is around the whole league. Your
Yeah.
your starter goes down, it's gonna be tough.
Yeah,
So
you're in trouble.
yeah.
There's a very few teams that their starter can go down and they can play above 500 football.
Mm, yeah.
Like it's very, very few teams. And it's teams that were heavily not relying on the quarterback in the first place, but they're good teams. So
Yeah.
I don't think the Lions are there. Their roster's not there, especially with the defense. We've already talked about that. We're not there. But hey, I'll also say this. We haven't been able to see David Blau under Ben Johnson. We haven't been able to see David Blau under Dan Campbell really much. And so maybe and we haven't been able to see David Blau with these new weapons around him.
Right.
So, like, when he's played, it was when there wasn't a lot going on with this team. So maybe, just maybe, after not seeing him for about a year, with more weapons and a better coaching staff, he can be a competent backup. I'm
That's a
starting to talk myself into
I
it.
know, that's
This
a
is
great
apple juice.
point.
This isn't Kool-Aid,
Uh,
but I'll
that's a
drink
great
it.
point about he yeah, we didn't have, you forget it, always talk about Goff not having any talent out there. Oh my gosh, yeah, then you
Same with
put
Blau, right?
Blough
And
in, and you're
yeah.
like, "Dude, you gotta." He's got no chance. So, yeah, if you're
Just
if
feel
you're
bad
a
for the guy running for his
oh
life.
my gosh, and you're just like, "Hey, he's trying out there." So,
He's trying
I
so hard.
I'm so with you. Like, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. I just think the frustration is like, man, backup QBs, dime a dozen. Couldn't we have just thrown somebody else out there? And I
Yeah.
don't know, and I don't know again if it's the develop. Like, if they truly think like, oh, hey, we just need an extra year with these guys. I don't know. That would be crazy too.
Would be crazy. And it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world if it's
No.
like, hey, Blau can be the backup guy and we're just going to keep him going forward. And what if Blau is the safety net that you keep in when you're saying goodbye to, like, if Goff is not going to fit after this year? What if
Mm,
Blau's the safety net and he's the guy that you're kind of riding on as you groom a new rookie quarterback? Like, I don't know. I don't know what this looks like. It's weird to say out loud when I say it, but there's so many different directions you can go with this. I just,
oh,
here's the thing, this shouldn't move the needle much. I think for excitement or discouragement, it is what it is. Let's see him in the preseason, and we can make a better judgment call there. But this is, for better or worse, this is probably what we're going into the season with.
yeah. And so it's like Goff, stay healthy, and
Yeah, which
we
he has
need
done for the majority of his career.
yes. So Goff, stay healthy, and that's just what it's going to be. And if you're
Mhm.
not healthy, then we're in trouble, and that'll
High
be that.
draft pick, here
So
we come.
yeah, exactly. But number 2 pick. Say hope you enjoyed this video. If you have not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. It means you get our latest videos when they come out. We do daily videos on the Pistons and the Lions, and we
That's
will
right.
see you on the next one.